Explanations problems. This unit assumes that the basic rules for forming reported speech are already known. The most important rule is to use verb forms that are natural in the situation. Direct speech: I'm happy to help you, she said. Reported speech: she told me she is happy to help us. In the above example, the verb has not been put one stage back in the past. In the following example, the same is true. Direct speech: I wanted to go to the cinema, but John wasn't so keen, said Sue. Reported speech: Sue said that she wanted to go to the cinema, but John wasn't so keen. Reported speech with modal auxiliaries. If the reporting verb is in a past verb form, modals change where there is a past equivalent. Will, would, can, could, may, might, could, would, and might do not change. Direct speech: I might be late. Reported speech: she said that she might be late. Should changes to would if it is used as a first-person form of would. Direct speech: I should love to come. Reported speech: she said that she would love to come. Otherwise should remains unchanged. Direct speech: you should rest. Reported speech: they said that I should rest. Must can be reported as either had to or remain as must. Reported speech with conditional sentences. After a past tense reporting verb, real situations include verb form changes. Direct speech: if we leave now, we'll catch the train. Reported speech: I told him that if we left then we'd catch the train. In reported hypothetical situations, verb form changes are not made if the event has reference to a possible future. Direct speech: if you came back tomorrow, I'd be able to help you. Reported speech: she said that if I came back the next day, she'd be able to help me. If the event is clearly hypothetical and impossible, time changes are made. Direct speech: if I had a spanner, I could fix it. Reported speech: he said that if he had had a spanner he could have fixed it. Hypothetical past conditional sentences do not change. Don't think. Statements reported with verbs of thinking such as think, expect, suppose can transfer the negative from the statement to the verb. I suppose she won't come. This means I don't suppose she'll come. Reporting verbs. There are numerous reporting verbs, which report the words of others, or our own words and thoughts. Only a selection is given here. Other examples are included in the activities. Only the most useful categories are given here. It is advisable to use a dictionary to check on how reporting verbs are used. See next grammar lessons for prepositions or ing forms following verbs. Verbs followed by that plus clause, with can be followed by a person. Add, confirm, feel, predict, say, admit, consider, hope, promise, state, agree, decide, imply, reassure, suggest, announce, deny, insist, reckon, suppose, argue, doubt, mean, remark, tell, believe, doubt, mention, repeat, think, claim, expect, object, reply, threaten, complain, explain, persuade, report, warn. Comma. Verbs followed by person plus to. Advise, forbid, invite, persuade, tell, ask, instruct, order, remind, warn. Verbs followed by subjunctive or should. Most of these verbs can also be used in the other ways given. As these verbs contain the sense that someone should do something, should can follow them. Reported speech. they suggested that she should apply again. More formally, the subjunctive can be used instead of should. This is formed from the base of the verb, without third persons. Reported speech, they suggested that she apply again. Some other verbs of this type are advise, also, someone to do, against something. Agree, also, to do something, that plus clause. Demand, also, to do something. Insist, also, on someone doing something. Prefer, also, someone to do something. Propose, also, doing something. Recommend, also, doing something. Request, also, someone to do something. Suggest, also, that plus clause. Urge, also, someone to do something. Verbs which can be followed by that plus clause containing would. All these verbs report statements containing will. These verbs can also be followed by to do something. Direct speech, I'll leave at 8 o'clock. Reported speech, she decided to leave at 8 o'clock. Reported speech, she decided that she would leave at 8 o'clock. Others are expect, hope, promise, threaten. Functions, many verbs describe a function, rather than report words. Direct speech, look, if I were you I'd leave early. Reported speech, she advised me to leave early. Examples are admit, complain, request, suggest, advise, invite, remind, warn, agree, persuade, threaten. Some verbs describe actions. Direct speech, hi, Dave, how are you? Reported speech, he greeted me. Examples are accept, congratulate, decide, greet, interrupt, introduce. Changes of viewpoint, changes of time, place and person reference are assumed known at this level. In reported speech, there is no longer a clear reference which can be understood by two people in the same place. Direct speech, I left the parcel on this chair. In reported speech, one would have to specify which chair. Reported speech, he said he had left the parcel on the chair by the window. Or the reference may be replaced by a more general one. Direct speech, I love this town. Reported speech, she said that she loved the town.